Daniel Ricciardo appears set to leave McLaren at the end of the year, with Oscar Piastri reportedly replacing him. Daniel Ricciardo may be the hottest driver in the market if he loses his seat at McLaren for the 2023 season to Oscar Piastri, and Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff has previously admitted that the Silver Arrows always had an eye on the former Red Bull driver. Ricciardo has a contract with McLaren through to the 2023 season, but reports have emerged this week that they're in talks about buying out his final year. Alpine have made a mess of their plans to replace Fernando Alonso with Piastri, who came out with an astonishing statement of his own insisting he would not be driving for the French team next year. It now appears as though Piastri will be driving alongside Lando Norris next year, leaving Ricciardo without a seat for the 2023 campaign. The simplest move for the Australian would likely be to take a seat at Alpine, the team he drove for just 2 years ago when they were known as Renault. The management team at Alpine has completely changed to those days, meaning it may not be beyond the realm of possibility. But there would also be the option for Ricciardo to take a year out of the sport and return for the 2024 season, where a bigger market would potentially be available to him. Only a few drivers are signed up beyond the 2023 campaign, and the biggest seat potentially becoming available would be Lewis Hamilton's at Mercedes. And Wolff has previously admitted, at the start of the 2019 season, that Mercedes were once looking at Ricciardo as an option to drive alongside Hamilton. "We always had an eye on Daniel, we really like him in here," Wolff said. "It's just the mentality in Mercedes. I sometimes feel if you're happy in your relationship, it is not always easy to change. It is like being married, you need to be 100% behind it. It was not a lack of interest, it was just that we were in a happy relationship and there was no need to flirt with another woman at that stage." Hamilton signed a 2-year deal with the Silver Arrows last year, with many predicting it will be his last contract in F1. Has previously indicated that he won't replicate the likes of Kimi Raikkonen and Alonso in driving in F1 into his 40s. And that would leave Mercedes needing to find an experienced driver to take Hamilton's seat. Ricciardo may not have hit the heights expected of him at McLaren, but is still regarded as one of the most talented drivers on the grid. So much so that Mercedes were seriously considering him as a replacement for Valtteri Bottas back in the off-season in 2018. Ricciardo had made it clear that summer that he wanted to leave Red Bull for a new challenge and eventually signed a deal with Renault. And it might not be unthinkable that the Aussie is an option to replace Ricciardo should Hamilton retire in 2 years' time.
you.